Today's story is titled, I Regret Nothing, by Oraclestarfish. The link to the story is in the description below. Please enjoy.
This will be my last log. To whoever finds this, give me kindness and remember me, and heed my warning. Leave now, seal the mine, and never look back. I don't know exactly what my captain was thinking when he decided to touch down on this hellhole. I can feel my life sliding down my skin, sinking into the cave as the soul of this cavern takes me. If you intend to ignore my plea to save yourself, at least listen to my tale. Know what fate awaits you. It started when my captain won the map of this planet's mine from a friendly game that ended in some sorry sod getting shot. If anything, his fate will be better than ours will be. My captain was ecstatic with this map. We had hit a dry spot, as we are mercenaries and the market lately has been horrible. But he claimed this mine could hold precious metals that would turn our luck around. Never mind we are already in debt, but he bought simple hand-operated extraction drills. But to somehow make it worse, he sold our weapons for this, saying he would buy them back later. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought he had been leading us to our deaths on purpose. But then again, maybe I was the biggest fool for following him in the first place. Damn it, he's already dead. No matter how much of an idiot he was, he didn't deserve this. I wish we never came here. I just wanted it to be him and I against the galaxy. Why did I tell him too late? What is wrong with me? I need to calm down. I only have so much time left and I'm wasting it. Listen, we came to this place, tools in hand with two other unfortunate mercs from our local guild. Never even bother asking for their names. I regret that too. Get in, harvest, get out. Done. Captain and I went in first. If this place had changed since then, I'll try to describe what it looked like when we entered. In a word, beautiful. Like stepping into the heart of a crystal. Mirror reflections everywhere, gemstones glowing with rainbow light from all over. The tunnels themselves were a bit of a tight squeeze, and all the bright colors nearly made me vomit from their intensity. But as we reached a larger cavern with an underground lake of the clearest water in existence, my nausea went away. I wish I had brought a way to take photos of it. The cavern was gigantic, almost like a city, full of light and more worthless gems. Near the bottom of the lake we spotted the silver metal, its surface pristine and flat. Like a mirror, it reflected everything above it to make it look more like water. I remembered thinking to myself, even then, that such an amazing place doesn't deserve to be plundered. But an empty stomach makes you do things you otherwise wouldn't. We set up a tiny camp and prepared to get to work. With a large amount of it at the bottom, it was a multi-day job for just the four of us. Day one in the lake was in a way romantic. For the captain and me, I mean. The two others sat at the edge to take our plunder, while the captain and I swam. Seeing him in this place, in all the light, my waterlogged lungs were on fire from more than just the diving. I remember as we were wrapping up for the day, he offered his hand to pull me out. The look in his eyes as I joined his side has been burned into my mind. Even as I lay here, I will cherish it. Day two, we swapped roles with them, and it was then that I began to notice something. Our skin had started to shine, sparkling like the crystals around us. The captain only laughed and chalked it up to good hydration. By this point, they had begun to act strangely, taking more time to admire the cave instead of actually working. Even I was not immune. Even as I record this, I still catch myself staring. The only good thing that came from day 2 is that my gut told me to never touch the water again. And I listened that time, but it has only bought me a few more hours to live. Never touch the water. Ever. Do not study it. Do not drink it. Nothing. You blow up this place and bury it, if you must. Day 3 or 4, maybe, is when everything started to go to hell. One of the mercs dug too deeply with his drill and must have hit something like a support, because there was some sort of earthquake, and the tunnel out was sealed. I started to panic, as we were already running low on rations, and clearing it would take God knows how long. But when I brought up my concerns, all 3 of them brushed it off, saying how it would give them a better chance to admire this place. I should have pushed the matter harder, told them we were losing our minds, caught in a web of beauty, physically dragged them out if I could. I didn't. Why? Listen, it was the captain. He was never one to express feelings openly. The most I ever got from him in the years we've worked together before this point was a pat on the shoulder. But this time, he took my hand and silenced my arguments. It was the same look from before, but this time, I could see his intentions. While the 2 turned away to continue their work, he whispered in my ear. What exactly he said, I have forgotten, but the emotion was there, so radiant and loving. I lost myself in them, their content meaning nothing compared to the passion in which he spoke them. Yes, a confession of love, controlled yet dangerous. I knew in the moment it was wrong, that he had to listen, that the water was changing him. I had already seen bits of crystal flecks clinging to his face. I have regretted many things. I regret the life decisions that brought me here. I have regretted the events that took place in these few days. In a way, I even regret telling you, listener, of my faults. Nothing at all in my entire life that has led up to this point will ever make me regret anything more than saying yes to him. To fall silent and accept the kisses he bestowed upon me. To cast aside the years of trust I had forged with him. To lay myself naked and bare in the cavern. To accept the dream of the crystals. To run out of food. To kill the nameless mercenaries. To feast on their crystal flesh even as my gums bled and stained the water red. To crying as my captain forced himself upon me to not die alone. To caress his cheek now, even as his glorious eyes no longer blink. To see my own legs turn reflective and fuse with the floor. To one of my arms, forever locked on the captain's chest. To this. Oblivion awaits me, or some type of crystal hell where I will be conscious forevermore as a statue. At least, in the end, I am with my captain.